Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today we're looking at... Wait, shit, I thought we finished the RCTI. No, it's true, we're back to the RCTI. Chamber 14 and 15 have been created since the last time we were in this series of test chambers, so it's time for us to take a look. First one up is going to be Permutation, in which we will presumably create lots of floors. Naturally, the RCTI creator was very cool about the whole thing, actually took some of the suggestions, though he did take down Chamber 13, and that makes me feel a little bit bad about this whole thing. I mean, I never really wanted him to delete any of the chambers, even if they were poorly made originally, just kinda, I don't know, fix them. I mean, there's so much potential there, and I like the idea, but I'm not entirely sure that just destroying it outright was the best move. That said, you know what, it's your choice, it's your chamber, just roll with it, whatever you want to do. So, right off the bat though, conversion gel. I'm absolute trash with conversion gel at the best of times, and this is not the best of times. So, naturally I'm going to be having some issues with this test chamber. Not the least of which seems to be the fact that I'm repeatedly falling into the floor. Still, he gives us a tiny amount of room to begin, and a blue portal that can very easily and reliably get some conversion gel onto the walls. Now I'm going to see if I can hop up here really quickly and see what is up these stairs. There we go. Alright, one portal complete. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about this, considering it was pretty much the sole subject of the episode yesterday. Pacific Rim was fucking amazing. If you did not already plan to go see this movie, I suggest you do so. All, what, like 5, 10 of you watching? Yeah, you 10. I'm okay with you. Keep being awesome. But what do we have here? It appears we have, well, obviously, another place for conversion gel, so let's just start firing that everywhere we can. Though I don't think it's really going to do much. Yeah, a lot of it appears to be just going into the middle of the ground. The only conversion gel we can reliably place is the one there, but we did just also place it over the wall, which will allow me to complete the laser. But the question is, how do I get it over there? It's going to take some fancy portaling, I assure you with that. But I think we should be able to make it, assuming I place my portals correctly, and that is the important part, considering I have to make sure that I'm still firing conversion gel at all times until such a time that I no longer need it. But right off, one of the things that I don't like about conversion gel as a mechanic within the Portal games is the fact that it opens up, I don't want to say boring play, because none of the play I've really gone through in Portal has been completely and totally boring at any time, but it opens the way to stale play. Conversion gel basically comes out to place conversion gel on everything you absolutely can if you have a tendency to try to complete things, well, as best you can. And that can be a bit of a problem in some circumstances, considering I, like some people I know, just want to open up as many opportunities as we can at any given time. Let's go ahead and fire this laser over here, though I'm not entirely sure what the half moon is going to do, but I do know that it is going to stay active. While what in the world is going on here? There is something activated on the other side of this wall. I think it's actually part of the final door that has to be activated, so for now I don't think there's going to be... How the fuck did you manage that? I gotcha. Oh, shit. Seriously, how did you do that? That is... I've never seen that before. Congratulations, you have successfully presented me with something I've never seen in a test chamber before. Ever. Period. Just not a thing. I've never seen it. That is really spectacular. I mean, that makes things just that tiny bit easier, but it's the little touches like that that really make things... cool. Once again, the quietest doors in the universe belong to the RCTI. And the most synchronized cube drops. Seriously, how much time did you spend on these maps? Because, I mean, on the one hand, it's kind of like, well, obviously he's put a lot of effort into this, and I really appreciate that, and I like how he's doing things. And on the other hand, how much fucking time did you spend on these? I mean, the amount of kinda polish that has gone into a lot of these maps has been really quite spectacular. I'm not gonna say like it's the absolute greatest thing I've ever seen in the history of playing Portal, but it's pretty fucking good. You know? Alright, so let's see if I can't figure out where I'm supposed to place the laser. I'm going to have to go across this once. I'm going to have to go across there once. I need to activate all 5, it looks like, or all 6 rather, to power the lift. So that's what? That's going to be these 2, the dot, the X, the star, the circle, the moon, and the... yeah, I'm gonna have to activate all of them, aren't I? Up to and including the moon. Okay, so that's my endpoint, right there. The last thing I fire has to end up right there, which I'm thinking it might have to be this way. Like, it goes around. We're actually going to... in fact, I think that's almost the exact way that we're supposed to do this. I'm going to have to traverse my way around this wall until I go eventually back that way and through here. I think that's going to be possible. Do I have a shot on it from here now? Barely. I might be able to make my way around the cube. If not, I can work things out a little bit easier. But alright, so next cube. Let's go ahead and move in here. There we go. Perfect. No, but seriously, Pacific Rim, to go back just a little bit, because I want to talk about this movie for just a little while, just because it was so fucking good. Holy shit. Just... one of the things that I keep thinking about with this movie was the fact that it's as if Guillermo del Toro just kind of looked at this movie and went, you know what? Yeah, I admit it. I'm gonna make an action movie about robots fighting aliens. And then he went, but you know what else? I'm going to make it the best movie about robots fighting aliens you have ever seen. And he did. And I thank him for it. Alright, so what in the hell is this? It seems like if I curve it more to the left, it'll just fire further to the left. So if I were to curve it to the right, I'd be able to get a bit more that way. But that doesn't really seem a possibility, given the situation at hand. I'm trying to think about it. If I reflect it... okay, so I have one. I reflect it this way, and then from here I reflect it through there and put it into the portal. Portal can be placed here to fire it through here, but then it won't hit this one. From there, I have to somehow get it across this and that and the last one without using my last cube. That doesn't seem plausible. Because I need to at least place a cube here, or at the very longest distance I have to place it here to be able to do that sort of thing, but that won't really do too well. I'm thinking, however, if I sort of angle this into the other area and then I have a portal here, firing through that and into there from this location, I can't imagine another reason that this would have been put up. Oh, and the symmetry aspect of the RCTI, you know, I gotta... oh, okay, quick note. Something about this looks weird. Like, it looks like it's cutting or something. I'm just not entirely certain what's bugging me about that. But something looks a little bit weird with it. Anyway. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to fire it into the orange one through there. From there, okay, now I'm starting to see it. I'll fire something... I'm going to need pretty much all my cubes down there, save for the one. The one is going to be right here, but I'm thinking that this is actually going to not fire here, but here, and I think it's going to fire through these two. Okay, that should be a good start. Okay, yes, good. Now, I have to... my laser has to end here. I can actually fire it through these 3 to end it. Oh my god, almost perfectly. No, I can probably fire it through these 2 to end it. So you know what, that's fine. I just have to direct it through here. Oh, but then I encounter another problem. It's like I need another laser cube, but I know I can't get one, which is a bit of an issue. So if I fired it back that way, but that won't work because I can't fire it back that way. And obviously I have to use a laser cube to redirect it in the first place, because there's no way for me to be able to fire the laser without a portal, because there's no portable surface where the laser is going. So, what if I put it the other way? Oh shit. That's a much better idea. Okay, so I basically take what I did, I fire it through that portal over to this side. From here, I can fire this over here, I think? I think I'll be able to do this. Fire it over there through those 2, and then from here I should be able to aim this one turn it left and barely make it? Oh, why is this so close? Is that all of them? Oh no, I'm missing the one! Shit, I need to aim it slightly to the left. Oh, which merely means that I need to place this a bit further to the left. I need to aim past that one. There we go. I think I should be able to fire through all three now and into the final. Hopefully, you can tell me this all lines up. Barely. Oh. Well, shit. Okay, so I need to line this up. I need to replace my orange portal so it moves a little bit, just enough that it deactivates. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit, you know, completely deactivating pretty much the entire sequence. Okay, something's wrong with that cube. It's not accepting its position. Slightly to the right? Where did I have this? Oh no, wait. That cube must have repositioned. Because that cube is just redirecting to right here regardless of where the portal's placed. Okay, yeah, orange portal over there. Alright, now we're right here, and there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. You know what actually reminded me of that? The first, you know when you're playing through the Portal 2 actual, oh, what am I trying to say? The campaign. The part of the Portal 2, you know, experience where GLaDOS is just running you through all the tests, and suddenly she says, hey, do you like it? I finally made all the stuff better again. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And she's like, ta-da, look at this. The entire facility is back up and running. And the first test chamber that you're in is one where you have 3 lasers, 2 corners, and 3 cubes. And you have to find out a way to fire or 2 cubes or something like that. And you have to find out a way to fire all the lasers through the exact same portion of the level. We are fire portion through level. No, you have to find a way to fire the portal and the lasers through all the different parts of the level so you can just get through. I thought that was a really cool test, and it was never really one that I ever thought I experienced again. I really did never see a situation where I thought, yeah, this reminds me a lot of it, but that does. Using the angle on the portal to fire through it twice, by the way, still the coolest fucking thing. It's just something really novel and not really something I've ever experienced before, which is just notable in and of itself. A lot of the stuff about this test is just stuff that I wouldn't have thought of initially, you know? Oh my god, and the fact that that laser turns off when I walk through. Now, what is that? What is that activating? I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Oh, but good news, I'm now able to carry conversion gel through this area. I wasn't able to keep the conversion gel with me before because I was firing into an area that I keep trying to jump over it and it keeps moving on me. Oh my god. I need to get used to, you know, like unique map design like that. And then orange portal over there. Yeah, that works. I'll just drop down here. And always, we're coming back to this conversion gel. This is another part of maps I like. Reusability without making things stale. Like, you keep coming back to the same tool. Fuck. I keep doing it. I've said that I'm doing it, and I'm still doing it. But reusability in a level, that is to say, a level which revolves around a central theme or a central series of objects, but using them in new ways, that's really cool and something you won't often see. So I really like it when it does show up. But one thing that I'm not figuring out is how the hell I'm supposed to manage getting conversion gel up to the very, very tippity top. Right there. I'm thinking maybe portal fall? Like infinite portal fall holding the gel there, but I'm wondering how the hell I'd manage that. Oh, by the way, I can just... Hey PA, did you know that you can just fall through a portal to go to a place that you've been before? It's almost like you don't have to walk back there each and every single time. Okay, but this is actually... One of the useful things about pipes that flow from the walls and not the ceiling is that they have a little bit of momentum in whatever direction they're firing initially. So if you change the direction of the flow very slightly, you can actually make the gel come up as it exits, giving you that little bit of lift you need to just keep portaling that conversion gel up the walls and giving you the area that you want to see. In this case, I can even make a portal on the roof, giving myself an even faster method of travel. There we go, see? Perfect. So now, I have a lot of portable surfaces to use, up to and including some areas in there that I wasn't initially planning to coat in portal gel, but hey, why not? It works. Or conversion gel, it's portal gel, come on. It gives you a surface to create portals on. It's gel. What the hell more do you need? Now... Okay, let's just climb up there first. Yep. Alright, good. Now, what is activated by this? Oh my. So... Okay, this is actually fairly simple, I think. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make sure that my portals are allowing me to get the cubes down, but at the same time I need to make sure that those cubes don't get disintegrated by the emancipation field that's going to be sitting in the middle of the room. To this effect, and this is why I need one here, and one activating the laser. To this, because I need to use both of my portals to get up here, as we've seen before. So, to this effect, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to place a portal on that side of the wall. I'm going to need to place a portal up top there. Shit. Hold up, I think I can fix this. Now that I have conversion gel, which I didn't have the first time around, I can actually make a conversion gel wall out of... Fuck, every single time! I can actually make a conversion gel climbable wall out of all of that. So blue portal there, that's the one I want to use. Place the orange portal on this side, so I get a slight upward tilt to whatever flies through. There we go, see, it flies a little bit further than it used to. Then place my blue portal back over there. I'm going to have to remember that my blue portal is the one that I want to fire, not the orange. The orange has to stay in place for the foreseeable future. Well, actually, no, I can foresee a time when I won't need it, but that's not the time that we're going to be talking about here, because why would we want to think about that sort of thing? By the way, does this trigger when I walk too close to the... Okay, somehow, not only have you managed to do this so that disappears, you've managed to do it only while I'm in the glass enclosure. There is no area here outside of the glass where this is. There's like a trigger box in there that is invisible to the player. And that's really, really cool. I mean, like, that's really cool, you know? Also, my gel now fires forward because of the way that I've arranged my portal, which some might view as a bit of a detriment, but here I just see it as an opportunity. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It's climbing the wall all on its own. Of course, it's not quite high enough. It's a bit of a problem. I mean, surely I don't have to do it again, do I? Surely there's something, right? There's got to be something. I'm not supposed to do that whole... Oh, God. I mean... Is there? Is there anything I can... Yeah, there is. There we go. Okay, so blue... doesn't work, actually. Shit. I mean, granted, that is a very nice coating of portable surfaces all over the walls now. But, not so great for having to get up there to get those cubes back. I'm an idiot. Oh, God, don't you just love those moments when you realize you're an idiot? I do. Okay, so here's the situation, right? I need those cubes. I need those cubes, and it doesn't matter if they're... Fuck, every single time. It doesn't matter if they're on the button or off the button. So, naturally, I'm thinking, well, how am I supposed to get it down there? How in the world am I supposed to manage something where I'm supposed to get those cubes down from there if I can't even reach them? Have I mentioned I'm an idiot? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it once or twice at the very least. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to activate that by going through there. Now we have the two cubes over on that side with the emancipation grid active, but that doesn't really matter to us given the fact that there's no emancipation grid over there, which is the part that we're actually concerned about. I'm going to place both of my little cubes here, so I can just come back and get them in due course. Never mind, I'm actually going to have to bring them over there. Alright, easy enough. Why carry them the long way? Portal there, orange portal still here, knock them both through. Lose one anyway. It's all in a day's work here on the Perpetual Testing Initiative. Oh my God, though. This map! Like, I actually... While I'm playing through this chamber, I can imagine this sort of map in an actual, like, a test. Like an actual test. Like one that I would find challenging. Like a bonus stage or something like that. There is nothing that says custom level about this map, apart from the fact that there really isn't much I don't know, in-universe feeling to it. I mean, there's a lot of black walls, but in this case, the black walls are offset by the fact that there's conversion gel anywhere, allowing us to make them into white walls, and that's only in the first room. In the second room, the test chamber is turned from black walls into lots of white flooring and occasionally white walls, and you need to figure this out without the conversion gel before we'll let you bring it in. And then you get the laser and the conversion gel and the cubes, and you have to figure out how you put them together. Motherfucker, it's in the name, different permutations of the exact same style. This shit was clever. I liked it. Anyway, I think I've rambled long enough about this chamber, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching another episode of PA's Perpetual Testing. We're going to be continuing with one last chamber of the RCTI, and then we got a couple more levels from Solid Gym, I think, or maybe I played through them already. In any case, I can guarantee you that we have lots of fun episodes coming up in the near future. I gotta say, hopefully RCTI does not drop the ball as hard as RCTI, well, the original RCTI 13 and 14 did, now Null and 13. But overall, it was good. It was very good. I liked it. It was solid. It was a good test chamber. I already said all this. See you all tomorrow.